Hi, my name's John Needham. I'm the studio head at Lionhead. We're here at E3. We're going to talk about Fable Legends.
What were your goals heading into this game?
So I think we have a deep love of Fable in the studio. We have over 300 years of Fable experience, guys who've been working on this franchise for 10 years, right? So we wanted to take the classic Fable and we wanted to modernize it with a great new multiplayer.
Talk a little about the multiplayer aspect. Start with the 4-player, but then we're going to go into the villain.
Yeah. So we call this game, it's a multiplayer online quest adventure game. It features a 4-player co-op as heroes against the villain, and the villain is a real player orchestrating the game against the heroes. So it's a mix of kind of first-person play for the heroes and a strategy game at the villain level. There's this very isometric RTS-like view that the villain has against the heroes.
Well, let's break down the 4 main characters and talk a little about them.
So we're actually showing 6 heroes at the game. At the show here. We're going to have many more. The 4 main ones, though, we have Sterling, who's your roguelike character, does a lot of damage, can't take a punch at all, though. We have Inga, who's a character of strength, and she's your classic kind of tank character. She has a big shield. Her job is really to soak up as much damage as she can for the group. We have Winter, she's a hero of will, and she uses ice powers. She's kind of a support character. She freezes creatures so that the damage dealers come in and clean them up. And then we have Rook, we call him a hero of skill. He's got a giant crossbow, and he plays almost like an FPS, where he's aiming at creatures and he can get headshots with this crossbow, but he's a shooter.
Talk about the 2 new characters you guys are showing here.
Yeah, we have 2 really cool ones. So Leech is a hero, but it's a weird twist on a healer. He actually leeches health out of the creatures and gives it back to his group. So he's more of a necromancer. And then we have Shroud. Shroud is an assassin, but he plays like a sniper. He's got a big bow, does a ton of damage. He can go invisible. He's kind of a sneaky assassin type character.
Now let's go to the villainous side and talk about the strategy that this game opens up from that perspective.
Yeah. So the villain goes in. He's got a top-down view of the map. He's placing creatures down on the map in different places. He has a set amount of points that he can invest in creatures. Smaller, less powerful creatures cost less points. The more powerful creatures cost a lot of points, so he has to make some choice how he wants to do that. He's also laying down traps. So we have mines, we have gates he can open and close to separate heroes, right? And so as the heroes are playing through, he's dropping smoke bombs, he's dropping artillery on them, he's opening and closing gates. He's doing everything he can to attrit down their health. It's really a game of attrition at the end of the day. He's trying to wear those heroes down to when they get to the final encounter in the adventure that he can kill them all.
What does that open up from a replay perspective?
Yeah, that's kind of why we're doing it, right? Because there's a lot of flexibility in how you can place the characters. Since he's masterminding the game real time, a lot of things he can do. He can hide a bunch of creatures as the heroes go by and then backdoor them, right? There's a lot of kind of tactics he can employ against the groups of heroes.